a feature film.
This is a difficult task to take on.
Bridging the gap between travel filmmaking and narrative, I mean, no one has ever really done that.
So we have to be on our A game, we have to be efficient, we have to plan ahead.
You don't have the luxury of time when, I'm standing over a crater in Bromo and we're losing light every second.
We have to be on top of our game as far as speed goes.
The chill days don't exist.
We're not working in a studio environment.
It's been our dream to make a feature film. I'm Michael Kerkering.
I'm Carmela.
Sarah Marie Karstens.
Oscar Winter.
DeAndres Mount, go by D-Mount.
We are here working on a feature film, which is really crazy to say.
We can come that way.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I can come at any time, even if we don't get this.
I remember really good that night that we finally gathered everybody around this piece of paper that had like a lot of sticky notes with scenes and possible things. And guys, we're screwed. We're being too slow. This is not gonna work. We have a lot of things to do. If this doesn't work, we don't have a movie. And it depends on all of us and all our energy and all our willpower to get this done.
I must have heard it wrong. Are we ahead of schedule right now?
No. You did hear that wrong. We were in Bromo for 2 weeks for a reason. Almost every hour of every day was planned. Once we got behind, we really had to scramble to rethink. And it was really getting to a point there where I wasn't sure if we were gonna pull this thing off or not.
If we get caught while filming out here, they can essentially ban us from this place. And if they did, that would ruin our schedule. And I mean, the climax is here. The chase scenes are all here. So if we're unable to film the rest of our movie, then we won't have one.
It was hard to describe the feeling because even though it was only about a month earlier that I was in this exact same location, it honestly felt like coming there all over again. And let's keep it real, Bromo is a place that just doesn't get old.
She's been in good stead, I do admit that. We've been through some stuff together, haven't we, Apples?
We finally were heading to Bromo, and this time with every actor having to shoot so many scenes, long scenes, hard scenes, extremely complicated scenes, bloody scenes, a lot of drama, things that you have to prepare, act, make sure that we have the right location, that we don't have people around. Every actor is in their best moment.
Yeah.
This is by far, other than the cave, the most complicated scene in the movie. It's the one I'm the most excited about and have had in my head the longest. But it requires some really weird lighting matches. Like we need light on the mountains. That's gonna be different when we turn the cameras around and shoot this way.
So right now we're getting ready to expose for the highest highlights. Probably meter everything at f8 in camera, which is nice and deep, really fast shutter speeds, just so our image can be as sharp as possible. So whenever they need to composite any type of smoke in it, they can just add the motion blur and it'll make everything look realistic, pretty much. All right, so first things first.
First thing first, I think him coming in and dipping down. Yeah, grab it like that, yep. Hold the hand higher, 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 right there, yeah. And cut.
Oh, dude. Crazy.
Yes, you're right about that. We can get that, yeah. Okay, so which one first? Driving away in this angle? Like we almost need to like... Yeah, roll camera, D, start your movement. And action! Run! We needed him to slow down so that he can actually stay right in your face, yeah. Tilt up a little higher in this one because what we're missing in your shot, the last two, is her opening the doors.
Oh.
I'm saying in the beginning.
Okay.
Right? No, that's fine. Keep that. D, follow him. Sarah, react. Oscar, react.
That's the beauty of choosing the camera package that we have today. The Runner 4D just allows you to get such dynamic shots. Like what would take us thousands of dollars to rig up car mount. Brian, AC, was just able to hang off using his arm and another easy rig to stabilize the Ronin just to get a 2-shot from inside of the car, and it looked absolutely incredible.
I think this is a luxury, honestly, because many actors don't actually get to experience the scene that they're trying to portray. I'm very grateful that we actually get to see what's going on. Being on location is just such a blessing. It definitely allows me to be more present in the scene as well, and I feel like it really helps my acting. And I don't have to imagine much because I'm right here. Yeah.
I had to learn how to drive stick shift on the right-hand side within less than an hour. Within this car that I had never driven in a car similar like this before. It was this off-roader Jeep. Within a terrain I've never driven, it was sand. While we have Brian.
Got this, Brian?
Holding a camera with one hand and latched onto the side of the car with the other, with D sitting on top of the car in this crazy bumpy sandy terrain.
Oscar and I were here the first week we arrived, and I think Bromo was my favorite part. Yeah, it was like of this whole journey. I think I'm most excited to be back here in Bromo.
We're out here in the desert, and it's a wee bit windy. Sand is getting ecking everywhere.
Michael likes to say, you know, the location is the production cost. All we have to do is capture what's already here and maybe manipulate light to fit within the confines of the story. And from then on, it's just the actors moving through the environment. And that's, I mean, what more can you ask for?
There's dust. And that is the last time we will see the Jeep until this frame right here. When it comes in, it parks.
After a whole month and a half of shooting, the team was tired. We were running out of fuel. We were showering with cold water. We were so exhausted.
But maybe we should have
working with our 50% potential and energy. Michael, like, he would get in these moods that he was like, it's not happening. There's no way. There's no possible way that we're gonna finish this movie. Let's breathe, baby.
Here's the problem. The bikes are kind of throwing too difficult of a wrench. So what I'm trying to do is switch the entire pursuit to on foot. And now you guys, instead of getting out of the car because of the tracker, you're on foot the entire time until...
People's willingness to roll with the punches, because it's a really nice idea that we had and now we don't get to do it, damn it. But everyone's like, okay, right, put that to one side. What can we do to make today a net gain? And everyone's willingness to pitch ideas, get stuck in, it's quite unique to this set.
What the hell is going on here? Got me walking and then walking more.
Our original plan was actually to go on a drive about 5-10 minutes that way and go up on a ridge. That was going to give us a little more space to stretch these scenes out. Our driver didn't show up this morning for that. So thank God Carmela found these spots. I mean, you can literally see the roof of our homestay right there. So we're like 2 minutes walking from it. So once that happened, we didn't have to panic and freak out that much. We just came right up here and we just knocked out 3 little scenes. And that's crucial when we can do that. That really puts us on track.
To be a good actor, you have to be adaptable, because a lot of sudden things can happen, especially when the director tells you something different than the script. Then you have to be more adaptable into that.
Honestly, somehow, the days after that were just amazing. Healing it. Like every day, every shoot, it was like back to back to back. And like, I remember one of those days in Bromo that like the guys were waking up extremely early to go and shoot one scene, like early morning blue hour. And then I went there with the rest of the crew for the next round. They were already shooting one of the craziest scenes that they didn't even practice.
We get down there at like 4:30 in the morning because we had this like scene we wanted to film with the guys running in blue hour.
Action!
We're freezing down there, like we're up in high elevation, so it's really cold. I mean, shivering. I felt so bad for like Oscar and George and Ben because they, you know, couldn't put on too much clothing, especially Oscar. Like his costume in the movie was just a t-shirt in this scene.
Again, George? Please? Oh yeah. No, I mean, didn't pick again.
Yeah, I think you have to have work ethic to be out here. I mean, if you can't wake up at the times that we're waking up at and, you know, run all morning long in the freezing cold in a t-shirt. I mean, if you can't put your body through that and make it, you're not making it.
And that's when I really realized, okay, we need to push for this next scene to get done. The problem with it is it required Adam to do a lot of lines in Indonesian, and he wasn't planning to do it that day. So I basically pulled him aside and I was like, look, man, I need you to do this. Like, if we can get this done right now, it could literally save the movie.
Adam being kind of upset because it was one of like a strong scene for him. And he's like, I couldn't even practice it.
And these are the scenes we're gonna do, by the way, so make sure you have these lines ready. And for me personally, make sure you have these lines ready in Indonesian.
So Ben and Gracia, you know, since they know Indonesian, they took Adam aside and they were just trying to get him the lines down. We rehearsed it in like probably less than an hour right there on the spot. And then next thing you know, we were shooting it.
Speaking in a language that you don't even know what you're saying, plus putting the faces that you have to say it, and like, oh boy. If that's what you do when you cannot practice it, I cannot imagine what he can do. Like literally like so much talent.
So there's some moments of frustration regarding that, but I think everyone who's involved, when they see it with their own eyes and they sit down and they listen and they watch, they're just gonna feel proud.
All of a sudden we realized, okay, that's done. And then we were able to film the next scene on top of that. These were things that were on the schedule for the next day, and somehow we're getting all of it done during this long, you know, afternoon period.
Yeah, the scene that we have coming up that I'm pretty excited for is this confrontation with Christian. It's kind of the first time in the story that you see a full arc switch with Nico, where he chooses a different moral path and his compass kind of changes for the better. But the reason I'm super excited for the scene does honestly have to do with a lot of the physicality of it. For me personally, I think having scenes where I get to be really physical and active and I get to throw my body around and really like push myself to the limit, I think that's the most fun for me because I get to express myself in complete totality, and I feel like after the scene's over, I don't have anything left. This environment forces you to basically give everything you have to the work.
Y'all get better every time.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they get legit.
One thing that really separates some directors from others is making sure they're comfortable and giving simple direction. And you also have to put yourself in the actor's shoes. If they have a scene where they're hanging off of a Jeep or they're falling down on a rock.
Or hanging off the Jeep.
Yeah. Making sure that they're safe. I think safety is a huge thing that a lot of directors overlook. Just make sure they're comfortable, make sure they're safe, and give clear, concise directions.
Now jump back in the front. Nice! Yeah. Okay,
let's go, guys. We got one of the most important scenes done.
And then we even were able to go and do something for the sunset hour in a different spot in Bromo. So if it wasn't for all the ground we made up this day, I honestly don't think we would have been able to wrap Bromo when we did, which could have put the entire shoot in jeopardy.
Oh, dude.
We are in the BROMO
Where's the 40 camera? I'm still holding this camera. We're filming a movie. It's like
Ring of Fire?
I might do that.
Wait, that's not the other one.
This reminds me of that. It's so good.
Did you get the shot? My eyes are busted.
Mom, can you pick me up? I'm scared.
You're so good.
It's so good.
We had it yesterday.
and the day before, and the day before.
Get out!
You know what we're gonna have for dinner tonight?
Honestly, I honestly can eat this every single day.
Same.
Good, because you have, and you will.
That was really good, Adam. That was really good. That speed. That's good speed.
Cut.
Yeah, I'm constantly thinking about the edit room. Like, I don't know how other people work, but I'm someone who, like, I've already watched the movie 100 times in my head. And you know it's never gonna end up exactly like that. I try to put that away a little bit when we come and shoot because we have to be spontaneous. None of these 3 scenes looked exactly like I had originally imagined them, but I was able to use the environment, my team, and all of our combined skills to still make it all work. We got the shots, that's all that matters.
Y'all get better every time.
It's an important part of the job.
You would need that camera then, right?
Blood on your hands, you know. This ain't mine. I've never been shot a day in my life, I swear.
This scene was so important. This is the climax of the movie, but we have to get every shot. So just like trying to keep the shot list in my head, direct the actors, but keep us moving along quickly so that we can actually get this thing done. I mean, all of those things coming together at the same time, it was an insane challenge.